everybody. This is Robert,
And this is Joseph.
and we welcome you to Fulton County Stadium for tonight's game between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Today is May 1st, 1986. Rick Aguilera gets the start for the Mets. He's made a start on the year and is 1-0 with an ERA of 2.7. This is his first start against the Braves. He'll be opposed by Zane Smith. He's made 5 starts in the year and is 2-0 with an ERA of 2.64. This is his first start against the Mets. New York Mets first baseman Keith Hernandez is riding an 11-game hitting streak. It's 79 degrees, it's very clear out tonight, and the winds are calm. For a beautiful night here at Fulton County Stadium. Welcome to the month of May. The Mets have a record of 9 wins and 7 losses for the year so far, so we're behind by a few games. The Braves are at 10-9. This is the final game of a 3-game set between the Mets and Braves. Both teams are 1-1, and we'll see how this game turns out. Joe, tell us about the starting lineup for the Mets.
Well, we got Kevin Mitchell batting first. Tim Tuffle will bat second. Keith Hernandez will bat third. We got Carter batting fourth. Strawberry batting fifth. George Foster will bat sixth. Ray Knight batting seventh. Rafael Santana will bat eighth. And Rick Aguilera will bat ninth.
For the Braves, we have Bob Horner at first base. Glenn Hubbard at second. Rafael Ramirez at shortstop. Ken Oberkfell at third. Terry Harper in left. Dale Murphy in center. Claudel Washington in right. Ozzie Virgil behind the plate. And on the mound for the Atlanta Braves will be Zane Smith. Smith was pretty much the, I want to say he should have been the ace for the Braves that year, but he wasn't. 8 wins, 16 losses, and a save. He had a 4.05 ERA in 86. However, for the replay, he's 2-0 with a 2.64 ERA. So Smith is off to a good start so far for the Braves this year. Let's get things started here with the top of the first. Leading off for the Mets will be Kevin Mitchell. He's batting .346. He has 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Smith. Mitchell hits a fly ball to right center. Murphy camps under it and puts it away, 1 out. And now we'll see Tim Tuffle. He's batting .235. He has 2 doubles, 4 RBIs so far. Pretty much hitting the way he did back in 86. Here's the pitch to Tuffle. Tuffle lines a single through the middle. So the Mets get a man on base. Murphy fires it back in. That was a nice hit by Tuffle.
Yeah, you got a good start of the bat there. It went right past the Smith. Zane Smith had no chance to make a spearing play. So Tuffle will be on at first base.
Here's Keith Hernandez, an 11-game hitting streak, batting very well. .379 average, 2 homers and 14 runs batted in. He's the best hitter on this Mets team for the time. Tuffle on it first. Here's the pitch from Zane Smith. Hernandez, weak ground ball between third and short. The only play is to third and first, and he is out of there. Rafael Ramirez makes a beautiful play. Tuffle winds up at second base. What do you think, Joe?
I don't like that call. I kind of think really looked like Hernandez was safe.
2 outs now, but Tuffle on at second, and here's Gary Carter. Carter batting .250. He already has 4 home runs on the year and 16 RBIs. Here's the pitch to the kid. It's a grounder right to Ramirez. He throws to first, and that will retire the side. So the Mets strand a base runner. Bottom of the first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for Atlanta. It'll be Claudel Washington batting first. Ramirez bats second. Murphy batting third. Bob Horner will bat fourth. Terry Harper bats fifth. Ken Oberkfell batting sixth. Ozzie Virgil in seventh. Glenn Hubbard eighth. And Zane Smith will bat ninth. Joe, how's defensively look for the Mets?
We have Keith Hernandez at first base, Tim Tuffle at second, Rafael Santana, the shortstop, Ray Knight is at third, George Foster in left field, Kevin Mitchell getting the call in center, Darryl Strawberry in right, the kid behind the plate, and on the mound for the Mets is Rick Aguilera. He's 1-0 with a 2.7 ERA. He's off to a pretty good start so far. And this is his second start of the year.
Leading off for Atlanta will be Claudel Washington. He's batting .259, 2 homers, 9 runs batted in. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. Washington swings, long fly ball to right, but Strawberry gets there, and he puts it away, 1 down. California leading Toronto, just getting underway there in American League action. Here's Rafael Ramirez. He's batting .239, 1 homer and 8 RBIs. Ramirez sets in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. Here it's a frozen rope right to third, but Knight will make the catch, 2 down. Knight was played perfectly.
He didn't even have to move. He just put his glove out and the ball wound up in it.
Here's Dale Murphy batting .270, 3 homers, 15 runs batted in. Dale Murphy definitely a threat. As we said before in an earlier game, Dale Murphy looked like he could have been the Chipper Jones before Chipper Jones. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. Murphy hits a frozen rope between third and short, and that's going to be a base hit. Murphy trying for second. Tuffle on the tag. He's out of there.
Wow, what a mistake by Murphy. Murphy took a look at second. If he wanted second, he should have just tried to get in there, and there was no way he was going to make it. Tuffle had him right there, and that was a mistake by Murphy.
That was a very good throw, but I think because Murphy hesitated a little bit is the reason why he was thrown out. So that retires a side. No score, top of the second. Strawberry will lead it off. He's batting .333 with 2 homers and 17 runs batted in. Here's the pitch to the Straw. Strawberry hits a ground ball down the first base line, but it's foul. No balls and 2 strikes on Strawberry. Here's the pitch from Smith. Strike him out, 1 down. First strikeout for Smith. And now we'll see Foster batting .257. He has 3 homers and 10 RBIs. Foster cooled down a little bit, but he got off to a very good start. Here's the pitch to Foster. Bounced right to Ramirez. Throws to first. Easy for the out. 2 down. And now we'll see Ray Knight. He's hitting at .346. He's got a homer, 9 runs batted in. Knight's off to a good start for the Mets. Here's the pitch to Ray Knight. Grounded to the left side. Ramirez should make the play, and he does. And it's a quick inning for the Braves. Bottom of the second, no score. Bob Horner bats for Atlanta. He's batting .250. He's got 5 home runs. He is definitely a threat.
Bob Horner I really think is another unsung hero for the Braves. He had a good year that year, batting .273.
Horner sets up in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. And Horner swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 down. And now we'll see Terry Harper. He's struggling a little bit, batting .215. He does have a homer and 8 runs batted in. Fans here still filing in at Fulton County Stadium. Here's the pitch to Harper. Harper hits a deep fly ball to left center, and that is off the wall. Nope, it's at the wall. It's out of here. A home run for Terry Harper. 397 feet. I thought that was off the wall, but it went over it. And the Braves jump out 1-0. Second home run for Harper. And that was a good blast.
Yeah, he got all of it. I think Aguilera hung a hanging curveball, and Harper just ripped at it. And Aguilera took a look at it, and as soon as he saw the trajectory of the ball, he already knew it was gone.
Here's Ken Oberkfell, batting .305. He's got a homer and 9 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Oberkfell hits a ground ball between first and second, and that's a base hit. Strawberry tosses it back, and the Braves have a man on first. Here's Ozzie Virgil, struggling a little bit, batting .158, but he has 3 homers and 7 RBIs. Oberkfell on first, not really a threat to steal. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. High and inside, that's a walk. So Aguilera gives up a home run, now a base hit, and now a walk. Runners at first and second for Hubbard. Hubbard batting .238. He's got a homer, 9 RBIs. Yankees leading Minnesota 6-0 in the American League. Aguilera gets on the mound, takes a look at Carter's sign. Here's the pitch to Hubbard. And that's a walk. So Aguilera right now in a big jam. He's already given up a home run. The base is loaded with 1 out. And now the batter is the pitcher, Zane Smith. Smith is 1 for 9 as a batter. But you better get Smith out. Smith steps in. Aguilera, here's the pitch. Smith gets the bat on it, and that's going to be a base hit. Oberkfell will score. Hubbard goes to second. Virgil rounds third and holds. So Zane Smith comes through with a huge hit, and it's now 2-0 Braves.
And Aguilera is really mad at himself. You really can't allow the pitcher to do that.
The inning was now still 1 away, now 2-0 Braves, and now Claudell Washington is the batter. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Washington. Washington, towering fly to left center. Mitchell's got it for the out. Virgil will, they will not, a 25% chance, no, they'll throw to third. The run will score. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. An RBI for Virgil, and now the batter is Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Runners at first and second. Aguilera checks. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. And it's a shallow fly ball down the right field line. It's foul. Strawberry couldn't get there in time. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ramirez will do it again. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, but the damage is done. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Braves 3, New York Mets 0, top of the third. Rafael Santana leads off. He's batting .306, 4 runs batted in. He's off to an excellent start so far. But a nice 3-0 cushion now for the Braves. So the Mets got to get some runs. Here's the pitch to Santana. Santana grounded to Horner at first. He'll take it himself, 1 out. And now here's Aguilera. He's 0 for 3 as a batter. Here's the pitch. And it's a grounder towards second. Hubbard should make an easy routine play. 2 down. And now we'll see Kevin Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. Fans here looking like this right now. They're loving it. 3-0 Braves. Kevin Mitchell sets in. Here's the pitch. And it's a deep fly ball to left center. And that's off the wall. Mitchell's going to go to second and hold. So it'll be a 2-out stand-up double for Kevin Mitchell.
Yep, that was well hit. It just missed the wall. Just missed it, but it got out of here pretty quick. If that ball was just a little bit lower, Mitchell has himself a home run.
Tuffle at bat now. He's 1 for 1. Runner at second. Tuffle steps in. Here's the pitch to Tim. Foul tipped away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Rug toward the third base line. Foul. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on Tuffle. Seattle and Boston, no score in the 6th. Here's the pitch to Tuffle. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, but that's all. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Dale Murphy leads off for the Braves. He's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. And he really got a hold of this one, and that one definitely out of here. Not a chance. Home run, Dale Murphy. Mitchell just racing back, but he already knew this was out of here. 4th home run for Murphy. It's now 4-0 Braves.
Yeah, that was Dale Murphy just got this all, and right now Rick Aguilera just doesn't look like he has it today.
Aguilera's given up 2 home runs so far for the night, and now it's 4-0. Here's Bob Horner. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Horner. He hits a weak fly ball to left center. Foster's got it. 1 out. 1 out now for Terry Harper. He's 1 for 1 with a homer. He hit his 2nd of the year. Aguilera there. Here's the pitch to Terry. And it's fly toward left center. Mitchell's there. 2 outs. And now Oberkfell, who's 1 for 1. Oberkfell gets in there. Here's the pitch to Obergfell. And it's a one-hopper to Aguilera, and he throws to first for the out. And that will end the inning. 1 run on a homer by Murphy, 1 hit, which was the home run. Braves 4, New York Mets nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Here's Keith Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Still riding an 11-game hitting streak. Here's the pitch to Keith. And he hits a grounder between third and short. Ramirez will have to hurry. He should get him out. Yep, he does. 1 out. Here's Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1. Carter sets in. Here's the pitch from Smith. And he walks Carter. So the Mets get a man on base. And now the batter is Strawberry. No chance of steal here. You got to get base runners. Already down 4-0 here in the 4th. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. Strawberry fly down the right field line. Washington will make the catch. 2 down. Carter goes back to first. And now here's Foster, who's 0 for 1. Foster gets in. Here's the pitch. High and inside. That's a walk. And now the Mets have runners at first and second for Ray Knight. He's 0 for 1. Ray Knight has a 7-game hitting streak going, and it would be a great time now to continue that streak. Down 4-0. Mets got to do something early. Knight in there. Carter at second, Foster at first. Here's the pitch to Knight. Knight gets the bat on it. It's grounded to Hubbard. Hubbard throws to first, and once again the threat is evaded. 2 men left on base. Bottom of the 4th, still 4-0 Atlanta. Ozzie Virgil leads off for the Braves. Aguilera having a rough game today. He's given up 5 hits, 2 homers, 2 walks. Here's the pitch to Virgil. Struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Aguilera. And now we'll see Glenn Hubbard, and he walked his first time up. Beautiful night here at Fulton County Stadium. Little humid though, but no wind. It's kind of sticky out there with no wind, but it's but not bad. 77 degrees. Here's the pitch to Hubbard. Hubbard hits a liner towards third. Knight hauls it in. Great play by Ray Knight. And now that's the 2nd down. Here's Zane Smith, who's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. Smith grounds it back to Aguilera, who will throw it first and get the Braves out 3 straight. 4-0 Atlanta, top of the 5th. Rafael Santana leads off for the Mets. He sets in. Here's the pitch to Santana. Struck him out, 1 down. And now we'll see Aguilera, who will bat. 0 for 1. The pitch to Aguilera. He rolls a Hubbard to second. Hubbard will easily get the throw out at first. 2 down. And now we'll see Kevin Mitchell. He's 1 for 2. Mitchell sets in. Zane Smith on the mound. Smith pitching very well. He's only scattered 2 hits in the game. Here's the pitch to Mitchell. He's 1 for 2. Mitchell hits a fly ball down the right field line, but Washington puts it away. Aguilera. Oh, I don't know how he got in there. Oh, I must have missed something. And no, I'm not going to send him. I guess Aguilera was, I guess it was an error. I didn't know Aguilera was on first base. I thought he was out. I guess I didn't read it right. Okay, so I made an error. It's not the first of many, I'll tell you that, Joe. No, I think you were paying attention to something else. Here's Tim Tuffle with 2 outs. Aguilera on at second. Zane Smith checks the sign. Here's the pitch to Tuffle. He's 1 for 2. Tuffle, it's grounded. That's through the infield for a base hit. It's a poor play. Aguilera will score from second. Harper tosses it back in, and the Mets are finally on the board. It's 4-1. Nice hit by Tuffle. Yeah, that was well hit, but a bad play by Harper, who just didn't make the play right. And that will go, and it's a poor play. It's not an error. But now the Mets are on the board. Here's Hernandez. He's 0 for 2. Tuffle on it first. Here's the pitch to Keith. It's a blooper, and that's going to be a base hit. Tuffle will go to third. He'll stay. And Hernandez keeps the hitting streak alive. That's 12 games in a row. And now a chance for Gary Carter.
Yeah, he needs to really hit this one well.
Carter 0 for 1. Tuffle at third, Hernandez at first. And now the Mets are threatening. Zane Smith toes the rubber. Carter gets in there. And here's the pitch. Carter hit on the ground between second and short, throws to first. Nice play by Hubbard, and he gets the out. The Mets get a run on 2 hits and an error. Braves 4, New York Mets 1, bottom of the 5th. Claudell Washington leads off for Atlanta. Aguilera still there. Here's the pitch to Washington. Towering fly ball. But right to Strawberry. He puts it away. 1 down. And now Ramirez, he's 0 for 2. The Mets so far have left 6 men on base. California still leading Toronto 5-0 in the 5th. Ramirez gets in there. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. Ground ball to second. Tuffle throws to first. And he retires Ramirez, 2 down. And now we'll see Murphy. Murphy has been awesome tonight. 2 for 2 with a home run. Might have to pitch around him. They're going to let Aguilera pitch straight. Here's the pitch. And he walks it. So Murphy is on base for the 3rd straight time. The batter now is Horner, who's 0 for 2. That's the 3rd walk given up by Aguilera. Horner at the plate now. Murphy not a threat to steal. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. Horner, broken bat looper to center. That's a base hit. Murphy will go to third. He'll hold. And now with runners at first and third and 2 outs, here's Harper. Harper is 1 for 2. He already has a home run today. You just scored a run in the top of the 5th. You don't want to give a run back. Aguilera gets in there. Here's the pitch to Harper. Struck him out. Aguilera gets out the jam. Still 4-1 Braves. We go to the 6th. Darryl Strawberry leads off. He's 0 for 2. Strawberry in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And he hits a ground ball between first and second. It's going to be close. Nah. Horner moves to his right. Got him. And Strawberry's out. 1 down. Now the batter is Foster. He's 0 for 1. Foster gets in. Zane Smith gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Foster. It's a deep fly ball down the left field line, and it is out of here. Home run. George Foster gets home run number 4, and the Mets have now cut the lead in half. It's 4-2. What do you think, Joe?
Well, he definitely hit that one right off pretty much the end of the bat,
But he had enough. It was only 339 feet. It was enough to get out of here at Fulton County. He hit it really at the end of the bat, but just enough power to definitely get it out of the park. And boy, the Mets needed that. Yeah, absolutely. And now here's Knight. Knight is 0 for 2. Still riding the 7-game hitting streak, but hasn't gotten one yet. Knight at the plate. Here's the pitch from Smith. Knight grounded to Hubbard to second. Hubbard will throw to first for the next out. 2 down. And now we'll see Rafael Santana. He's 0 for 2. Santana batting .294. He's got 4 runs batted in. He's 0 for 2 tonight, though. Here's the pitch from Smith. Hits a ground ball to short. Ramirez throws to first, and that ends the inning. 1 run on a homer, no errors. Braves 4, New York Mets 2, bottom of the 6th. Ken Oberkfell will bat for Atlanta. He's 1 for 2. Aguilera definitely having a rough game. We'll see if he can settle in there. He's made 93 pitches. They say he's strong. This will probably be his last inning. Here's the pitch to Oberkfell. Line to left center. That's a base hit. That'll go to the wall. He's going to try for a triple, and he's got it. A sliding triple for Ken Oberkfell, and the Braves get a big run at third base. And that was a well-hit ball by Oberkfell.
Yeah, you could tell Aguilera, that actually was a well-pitched ball by Aguilera. It was a nice fastball, but it didn't matter. Oberkfell just got it.
Runner at third for the Braves, and now the batter is Virgil. He's 0 for 1. Infield halfway. Here's the pitch to Virgil. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Aguilera. That's his 5th of the game. 1 down now for Glenn Hubbard. Now, do you put Hubbard on and let them bring up the pitcher, Zane Smith, although he does have a hit today? But do you put Hubbard on and maybe Smith grounds into a double play? But then you might have to go up against Washington. And they're going to pitch to Hubbard. Hubbard bats .235 against the righties. They're going to pitch. Infield is halfway. Here's the pitch from Hubbard. It's a rope to center. Mitchell's got it. Great play. Throws to first. Throws back to home. He's safe. Mitchell makes a diving play, but could not get the runner out. As the run scores, it's 5-2 Braves. And now we'll see Zane Smith. He's 1 for 2. There's the pitch to Smith, and now we're going to see Billy Sample pinch hit, so that's all for Smith. Here's the pitch to Sample. Sample is batting .087 so far. Pitch. Struck him out. 6 strikeout for Aguilera, but that'll do it. 1 run on a hit, no errors. Braves 5. New York Mets 2, top of the 7th. The Mets will go to the bench. Bruce Sutter now will pitch for the Braves. He has a save, no record, 7.20 ERA. The Mets will bring in Lenny Dykstra to pinch hit. He's batting .309 with a homer and 2 RBIs. Dykstra in the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Sutter. Dykstra, it's a line drive to third. Oberkfell makes the catch, 1 out. And now we'll see Kevin Mitchell, who's 1 for 3 today. Mitchell steps in. Here's the pitch from Sutter. Struck him out. 2 down now for Tuffle. Tuffle having a good game. 2 for 3 with an RBI. Sutter gets the signs. And here's the pitch. Tuffle, deep fly ball to left. High, deep, and out of here. Home run. Tuffle picks up his first homer of the year, and the Mets get the run back. And Sutter looking kind of dejected. It looked like he felt he threw his best pitch. That was an outside slider, and Tuffle just went ahead and actually kind of lunged at it, and just had enough to get it out of here. That was a great home run by Tuffle. And now it's 5-3 Braves. Keith Hernandez the bat. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Still 2 outs here in the 7th. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. And it's a fly ball to right. But Washington's there. And he's got it. Another run for the Mets. Braves 5. New York Mets 3. Bottom of the 7th. We'll see a pinch hitter. Got a lefty and 4 righties coming in. And the Mets are going to bring in Jesse Orosco. No wins, 1 loss, 4 saves. But he has had an 8.44 ERA. The Met bullpen has just not been good so far. We'll see what happens now. Claudell Washington will bat for the Braves. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Orosco. It's smashed up the middle, base hit. Mitchell fires it back in, and the Braves got a leadoff man at first. And now the batter is Ramirez. Ramirez 0 for 3. Washington really not a threat to steal. Orozco gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. Blooper to third. Knight makes the catch. 1 out. And now we'll see Dale Murphy. He's hit safe. He's been on base all 3 times. Murphy is 2 for 2 with a homer and an RBI and scored. Here's the pitch to Murphy from Orozco. There's the steal attempt. Washington is safe. He hits the dirt and gets there. A big run in scoring position. Murphy's still at the plate. No balls and a strike. Orozco gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Big strikeout by Orozco. And now the batter is Horner. And they're going to put him on. So they put Bob Horner on to allow the play at any base. And although Terry Harper hit a home run in this game, I think you pitched to him instead. Runners in first and second, 2 out. Here's the pitch from Orozco. And it's popped up. Carter calling for it, and he's foul ball out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Harper will get another chance. Here's the pitch to Harper. It's a grounder right to Hernandez. He'll take him himself, and no run, and they'll keep the Braves from scoring. Still 5-3. We go to the top of the 8th. Gary Carter leads off for the Mets. He's 0 for 2. Suter on the mound for the Braves. Carter gets in there. Here's the pitch. And he flies a deep fly ball to left center. This ball is out of here. Home run. Home run for Carter. That's number 5 on the season. And that one definitely was not coming back as soon as it left. That was 396 feet. And Carter's eyes lit up when he saw it. That was definitely a hanging breaking ball. And Carter just right over to the plate. And Carter just whacked it. There was no way that was coming back. It's now 5-4, as the Mets have now scored at least 1 run in the last 4 innings. Fifth homer on the season for Carter. The batter now is Strawberry. Strawberry bats the right-handers better, but now 5-4. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. Strawberry, dribbler back up the middle. Ramirez will have to hurry. Nope, he won't even make an attempt, and the tying run is on first. Strawberry with a base hit, and nobody out. And now the fans here at Fulton County are getting a little nervous. Strawberry definitely a stealing threat. Foster, however, not that great with the hit and run. It's going to be a run and hit. Actually, they're going to call Foster. Can't bunt at all. They're going to try a run and hit. Here's the pitch. Strawberry takes off. The throw to second. Not in time. Safe. Strawberry, 6th stolen base on the year. And now the tying run in scoring position. No balls on a strike on Foster. Can the Mets complete a big comeback here? Strawberry on at second. Foster is 1 for 2. He grounded a short, walked, and hit a solo homer down the left field line. Strawberry gets back at second base. Here's the pitch to Foster. Foster drives a deep fly ball, and that is off the wall. Strawberry will score, and the Mets have tied the game. What a hit by Foster that almost cleared it, but a big double. Strawberry scores the go-ahead run at second base, and now it's 5-5. What a comeback for the Mets. If they can just win this game, it would really be a huge win. Knight at bat, he's 0 for 3, so you know he's due. Foster on at second base, and you're gonna let Knight bat away. So Bruce Suter comes in and blows the save. A well-pitched game by Zane Smith, but the Braves bullpen seems like it had the same problem as the Mets bullpen. Foster on at second. Here's the pitch to Knight. Fly ball left center. Murphy is there. Makes the catch. Foster at second. They're not going to send him. Foster will stay at second base and allow Rafael Santana to bat, which makes sense because Orozco is the next batter after him. And we'll probably see a pinch hitter. Yep, definitely. New pitcher for the Braves now in Gene Garber. 3 wins, 1 loss, 1.5 ERA. He's off to a good start this year. Foster on at second. Santana's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Santana. And he grounds one to Hubbard. Hubbard's only play is to first, and there are 2 outs. Foster goes to third. We'll go to the bench. And the Mets are going to bring in Wally Backman to pinch hit. Backman batting .344 so far. He's got 6 runs batted in. And this is a pinch hit spot for him. Foster on at third. Backman at the plate. Here's the pitch from Garber. Backman, line shot, base hit. Between first and second, Foster will score, and the Mets have scored 3 in the 8th to take the lead. And this crowd here is stunned. Just a nice drive right between first and second. Hubbard and Horner had no chance to get it. And Backman gets a big pinch hit RBI. Here's Kevin Mitchell. He's 1 for 4 with a double. Garber sets. Here's the pitch from Mitch to Mitchell. And it's grounded to Ramirez at short. He'll throw to Hubbard covering, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. New York Mets 6, Braves 5. We go to the bottom of the 8th. A lefty and 2 righties coming up. And you got to bring in McDowell. Question is, how does he look? Well, McDowell didn't pitch. He only made 4 pitches yesterday, so it looks like he's ready. It looks like he's pretty much ready to go. Although you could use Leach and Mitchell or Bruce Bereni, but I think you bring in McDowell. Roger McDowell will come in. No wins, 2 losses, 2 saves. Ken Oberkfell, the batter for the Braves. Here's the pitch from McDowell. Walks him. He gives up a leadoff walk to Oberkfell. And now here's Ozzie Virgil. Ozzie Virgil is 0 for 2. Probably could see the bunt here. Infield in at third. Here's the pitch from McDowell. It's a ground ball up the middle. Great play by Santana. He underhands a second for 1. No throw to first, so they get the out. Virgil's on its first. To keep the leadoff, to keep the runner at second, out at second. Big play by Santana. The batter now is Glenn Hubbard. He's 0 for 1. Virgil a threat to steal. Pitch out coming. Another one going. 1 ball and no strikes. Hubbard is 0 for 1. He walked, lined to third and lined to center. Here's the pitch to Hubbard. There goes Virgil. He pops it up. Is it in fair territory? Hernandez is foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Virgil was going. Here's the pitch to Hubbard. Hubbard, high bounding ball to third. Knight, his only play is at first, and that's the second out. And the tying runs at second base. Gene Garber is the batter. I'm sure we'll see a pinch hitter, and we will in the form of Chris Chambliss. He's batting .316 with 3 RBIs. 2 men out here in the bottom of the 8th. 6-5 Mets. McDowell gets there, gets the sign. Here's Do you pitch to Chambliss or you take a shot with Washington and make it every base? I don't think you put the go-ahead run on base. Here's the pitch from McDowell. Struck him out! Huge strikeout from McDowell, and the inning is over. 8 complete, still 6-5 Mets, top of the 9th. Tim Tuffle will bat. 3 for 4. He's been awesome. He lined a single, struck out, grounded a single, and hit a solo home run. The new pitcher for the Braves will be Paul Ossenmacher. First time we're seeing him this year. 2.50 ERA, 7 wins, 3 losses, 7 saves. Not bad for 1986. He has no ERA so far, and he's pitched 2.1 innings. Tim Tuffle, 3 for 4. Mets got to get some insurance. Here's the pitch to Tuffle. Struck him out, 1 away. And now we'll see Hernandez. He's 1 for 4 as he continues his hitting streak. Hernandez at the plate. Here's the pitch. It gets some wood on it. It's grounded to Horner. He flips to Assenmacher covering. He's got him. Out. And now the batter is Carter. Carter hit his 5th home run of the year in this game. He's 1 for 3. Assenmacher gets there. Toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Carter. Carter, it's a ground ball right back to Assenmacher, and it's a very quick inning for the Mets. Nothing across, bottom of the 9th. 6-5 Mets. It'll be up to Roger McDowell to close the game out. Claudell Washington leads off for Atlanta. He's 1 for 3. Washington only hit 11 doubles in 1986. McDowell toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Washington. It's a line drive down the first base line. Foul ball, just foul. No balls and 2 strikes. We'll do it again. McDowell sets and deals. And on a liner to third, Knight will make the catch, 1 out. That's exactly what you needed. You got to make sure that you get the first out of this inning. You definitely got to do that. And Knight makes a big spear. 1 down. Here's Rafael Ramirez. He's 0 for 4. Here's the pitch to Ramirez. Ball 4, and the tying run is on. And now the batter is Dale Murphy. Ramirez on at first, and Dale Murphy with 1 swing of the bat can win this game for the Braves. Murphy's a little bit less, though, against the right-hander, so you'll keep McDowell on there. The outfield's not going to allow any doubles. Murphy checks and deals. Here's the pitch. Carter guns to first. Ramirez dives back to the bag. He's safe. Ramirez, a throw, definitely a stealing threat. No ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. It's a pitch out. Ramirez is going. Carter throws. Out of there. Great call by the Mets. What a throw by Carter. He knew Ramirez was going to go on that one, and Carter guns him down at second. 2 outs. What a throw by Carter to get him out, and now Murphy can only tie the game, not win it. No balls and 2 balls, no strikes. Can McDowell close the door? Outfield now is normal, not allowing the doubles. Here's the pitch to Murphy. It's popped up. Is it going to stay fair? Foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. They'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. McDowell gets the save and ball game, and the Mets will take the series. What a great comeback for the Mets. Boy, did they need that. Absolutely terrific.
the Mets will go ahead and cheer this one on. You took a series against a decent Braves team. You win 2 out of 3 here at Fulton County, and now maybe you could put something together as a nice streak. Jesse Orozco will get the win. He goes to 1-1. Suter 0-1, a blown save. The Mets did it with homers, 3 of them today. Tuffle, Carter, and Foster to all get the Mets back in it. The Mets were down 4-0, then they just chipped away at the lead, and it was enough for the Mets to win this ball game. Foster 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Tuffle 3 for 5 with a homer. Carter with a homer. The Mets go ahead and make a big win. They go to 10-7. The Braves now drop to 10-10. Pitching-wise, Rick Aguilera, though, gets the no decision. Kind of a rough game for him. He had a 4.5 ERA so far for it. Orozco, though, gets the win, and McDowell picks up the 3rd save. What a big win for the Mets as they beat Atlanta 6-5. Well, that's all here for today's baseball. The Mets now go on the road for a series against the Cincinnati Reds. It'll be Fernandez versus Gullickson. Until then, everyone, I hope you enjoyed tonight's game. We'll see you next time here on Action PC Sports. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.